The forest hummed with a hidden energy. A soft glow emanated from the earth. It pulsed with an ethereal light, tracing the paths of roots beneath the soil. These were no ordinary trees. They were ancient, gnarled, their branches reaching up like skeletal fingers to the heavens. The air itself felt different here, heavy with magic and the weight of centuries. This was a place untouched by time, a sanctuary of secrets, and at its heart stood Dengar. Dengar was beyond comprehension. It dwarfed everything around it. Its trunk was a mountain, its bark a tapestry of ancient runes and swirling patterns. The traveller craned his neck, trying to take in its full immensity, but it seemed to stretch endlessly towards the stars. He had never felt so small, so insignificant. He reached out a trembling hand to touch the bark. It was warm beneath his fingers, pulsing with a life force unlike anything he had ever encountered. A low hum vibrated through the air, a deep and ancient song that seemed to resonate within his very bones. It was a sound of power, of magic, of worlds beyond imagining. And in that moment the traveller knew he was in the presence of something truly extraordinary. From Dengar's immense branches, 7 distinct pathways emerged. Each one shimmered with an otherworldly light, beckoning the traveller towards the unknown. He knew from the ancient tales passed down through generations that these were no ordinary paths. They were portals, gateways to realms beyond human comprehension. One path pulsed with an icy blue, promising a realm of frozen peaks and endless blizzards. Another shimmered with fiery orange, hinting at a wasteland of volcanoes and molten rivers. There was a path of deep emerald green, whispering of underwater kingdoms and creatures of the deep. And then a path of pure, blinding white, leading towards celestial islands floating amidst the stars. Each path held its own allure, its own dangers, its own unique wonders waiting to be discovered. The traveller knelt at the base of the tree, his fingers tracing the intricate carvings that adorned its surface. He felt a connection to the past, to the countless souls who had stood in this very spot, drawn by Dengar's mystical aura. He had heard stories of ancient civilizations who worshipped the tree, who believed it to be the source of all life and magic. Legends spoke of powerful artifacts hidden within its branches, waiting to be discovered by those worthy enough to find them. As he explored the clearing surrounding the tree, he stumbled upon a collection of weathered stones half buried in the earth. He brushed away the dirt and gasped. Carved into the surface of the stones was a map, a detailed depiction of Dengar and the 7 realms it connected. The map was ancient, its edges worn smooth by time, but the carvings were still clear. It showed the paths leading to each realm, marked with symbols and runes that hinted at the wonders and dangers that awaited within. The traveller felt a surge of excitement. This map was a key, a guide to unlocking Dengar's secrets. As the traveller gazed up at the tree, he noticed something he hadn't seen before. Flowing through Dengar's branches, like veins beneath skin, were streams of pure energy. They pulsed with a soft ethereal light, illuminating the tree from within. It was mesmerizing, like watching the very lifeblood of the tree course through its ancient limbs. He watched as the energy flowed upwards, splitting and dividing as it travelled along each of the 7 branches. He realized then that this energy was not just Dengar's lifeblood. It was the very essence of the realms it connected. The icy blue energy flowed towards the realm of frozen peaks, the fiery orange towards the volcanic wasteland. Each path received its own unique energy signature, a constant flow of power that sustained the delicate balance between the worlds. The traveller spent days exploring the clearing around Dengar, studying the ancient map and marvelling at the tree's power. He felt drawn to Dengar, as if the tree itself was calling to him, inviting him to unravel its mysteries. He knew that somewhere within its vast branches lay the answers he sought, the secrets of the realms and the true nature of Dengar itself. He touched the bark once more, feeling the warmth and energy pulsing beneath his fingers. He closed his eyes, focusing his mind, and in that moment he sensed it, a faint whisper, a whisper of ancient voices calling to him from deep within the tree. They spoke of forgotten times, of powerful beings, of a destiny far greater than he could have imagined. The traveller opened his eyes, his heart pounding with a mixture of fear and excitement. He knew then that his journey was far from over. This was only the beginning. Dengar stood silent and eternal, its branches reaching towards the endless expanse of the cosmos. The traveller was but a fleeting visitor, a tiny speck in the grand scheme of things. Yet, in his brief time beneath the tree's watchful gaze, he had glimpsed something truly extraordinary. He had seen the interconnectedness of all things, the delicate balance that held the realms together. The traveller knew that Dengar held countless secrets, mysteries that might take a lifetime to unravel. But he also knew that the tree would endure, a silent guardian watching over the realms, its roots firmly planted in the earth and its branches reaching for the stars. And as he finally turned away from the clearing, he carried with him a newfound sense of wonder, a profound respect for the ancient power that flowed through Dengar, the mystical tree of worlds.